In a small village surrounded by green fields, there lived a wealthy farmer named Echo. He was famous for his abundant harvests and his kind-heartedness towards the villagers. Each year, his field yielded plentiful crops which he stored in his large barns. Echo took pride in his work, waking up early every morning to tend to his crops with care and dedication. His hard work paid off and soon his barns were filled with golden wheat, fresh vegetables and juicy fruits. Villagers would eagerly come to his farm to buy the freshest produce in the village. Unfortunately, Echo's home was always in turmoil despite his success as a farmer. His family, consisting of his wife Uwa and their two children, Ali and Simbi, were constantly arguing. Their once united household had become a battlefield where disagreements echoed through the walls. Echo often found himself alone in his study, tears streaming down his face. He could not comprehend how his once close family had become so divided. The joy of his prosperous farm was overshadowed by the sadness that filled his home. One day, as Echo tended to his crops, he spotted a group of birds perched on a nearby tree. They chirped and sang in perfect harmony, their melodious voices filling the air. Echo marveled at the unity displayed by these creations and had a realization about true words. That evening, Echo gathered his family around the dining table. He spoke softly. "My dear family, I have come to understand that true wealth does not lie in the abundance of our harvest, but in the love and unity we share. Our home has become a battlefield and it hurts me to see us torn apart." Uwa, Ali and Simbi listened intently. Filled with surprise and remorse, they had been so consumed by their own grievances that they had not seen the pain it has caused their father. Echo continued, "Let us put aside our differences and remember that love that binds us together. We must learn to communicate and listen and forgive. Only then can we restore the peace and happiness that once filled our home." Moved by Echo's words, Uwa, Ali and Simbi nodded in agreement. They realized that their father's tears had not been in vain, but as a plea for their family to heal. From that day forward, the family dedicated themselves to repairing their broken bonds. They spent time together, sharing stories, laughter, and tears. They learned to communicate openly, resolving their conflicts with understanding and compassion. As time passed, the atmosphere in Echo's home began to change. The once war-torn household transformed into a heaven of love and unity. The newfound harmony within the family spread to the villagers who had witnessed their struggles. News of the rich farmer's transformed home spread far and wide, and people flocked to the Echo's farm not only for its abundant harvest, but also for its wisdom and love radiating from his family. Thus, Echo's tears of sorrow were replaced with tears of joy. His farm continued to thrive, but more importantly, his family thrived too. They learned that true wealth is found in the love and unity that bind a family together, not in material possessions.